Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the Ruel, and salutation to the Akim, the brothers that's on the highways and byways, the fellow laborers in the ministry of Yahweh Bashim Shai, pushing the truth in all sincerity, man. This is the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, Charlotte Camp, coming at you with another lesson. Like always, before I start my lesson off, this message is to you so-called negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, man. We are the Lord's chosen people, man. And and the things that's written in the scriptures, mainly the prophecies, who the word is called God, Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shai, who the word is called Jesus Christ, is containing that that's about to take place here throughout the world, man. Mainly here in America, man, because America is known as Babylon the Great, which is the harlot or the earth, man, or which is the top empire for right now on the earth. But suddenly, it's going to crash, man. It's losing its power, man. And right before that, man, it's going to be all type of disasters and chaos and death and carnage that's going to take place here throughout America and throughout the entire earth, man. And mainly the judgment is going to come upon you Israelites, man. The 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And the Most High is going to use the so-called white man, which are the biblical Edomites, our enemy, man, our top enemy, to come crashing down or come to bring his wrath upon you Israelites, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't want to consider the words of the Lord, man. That don't want to hear the prophets, don't want to take heed to the word, don't want to repent and ask the Lord for mercy and forgiveness for sin. But you want to continue on doing your wickedness, man, living it up in this folly, wicked, lustful world, man. Chasing after the American dream, man. Even though this place is about to fall, man. But basically I'm gonna get into a lesson showing you how the time of Jacob trouble is at hand and getting into martial law, man. One of the top things that recently the hot topics brothers have been getting on doing lessons on throughout the a couple of days was that movie called The Purge, man. The first Purge, basically, man, in that movie, man, is showing you that how the elites want to bring a new world order, and they want to start off with bringing martial law or bringing chaos to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's in the hood, man, or throughout the cities, man. So basically, man, I haven't seen the movie, but when I get the chance, Lord willing, I'll see it, But I'm looking at brothers, videos doing a response to the the first Purge movie that fell on 4th of July, man. Last Wednesday, during the time of the 4th of July, when you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans celebrating so-called Independence Day, man, which is Independence Day had nothing to do with you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It was a holiday for these Edomites, man, these so-called white people, that they were celebrating, man. During that time, man, we was in slavery, man, and until this day we still in slavery, man. But basically I'm gonna get into some scriptures, just showing you throughout that movie, man, how they saying it, how they had concentration camps, man, martial law, all type of chaos and race wars, class wars, that take place, man. The RFID chip is being mentioned in the first Purge, man. And basically, man, Esau, he's showing you these things in his movies, man. They call it, subliminal message, man. Even though our people, they hear us on the highways and byways talking about martial law, man, talking about the so-called white man coming down with great wrath upon the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. How he want to throw them in concentration camps, man. How he got a plan to chip them, man. How he want to bring martial law against them, man. But our people don't want to listen, man. So Esau, he put it in the movies right in front of their face, man. Another word called for is hitting in plain sight, man. Where you have to have that spiritual eye, and you got to have that spiritual mind, and the spiritual understanding, and the spiritual power, which is Yahweh Shah, dealing with you, man. Open up your spiritual mind to see these things, man. To see how the devil, the Edomites, want to, come against the nation of Israel, man. So I'm gonna get into some scriptures, on that lesson, man, on that subject. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. And what day is talking about, man? That day is great. Is talking about the day of trouble, man. The day when the Lord is about to send His Son Yahweh Shai back, and it's gonna be all type of hell breaking loose, man. All type of chaos, man. Like I said, man, martial law, concentration camps, man, FEMA camps, shortage of food, man, famine, shortage of water, man, race wars, class wars, all type of chaos is gonna take place, man. World War III, all type of distress is gonna come upon these people here upon the earth, especially 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't want to return to the power, man. Return to your power, Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. The Lord is going to bring death and destruction and judgment to you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans for those that don't want to repent and come back into the law, statutes, commandments, and come back into the faith, believing in Yahweh Shah. So, and it says, so that none is like it, meaning no other day is going to be like this day that's about to take place, man. They're going to be worse than 70 AD. When the Romans ran the Negroes, Haitians, and the Jamaicans out of the land of the Israel, man, into basically parts of Africa, Northern Africa, West Africa, India, Asia, Europe. It's gonna be worse than that, man. It's gonna be worse than the time that we was brought over here in slavery, man, during the 16th century, man. It's gonna be worse than the time that these Edomites, these so-called white people, came over here and conquered the Native Americans, the Latinos, and and the Mexicans, and so forth and so far on here in America and Central America and South America, man. It's gonna be worse than any other time, man. Because this time is gonna be the last time judgment or great wrath of judgment that's gonna take place upon the people of Israel, man. And the Lord is only gonna deliver the elect, man, the 144,000 and 1/3. Those that, destiny to be delivered, man, and believe in Yahweh Shah, man, and doing the work, man. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the only ones that are going to be saved, like I was going into, man, is the elect, man. Those that, having faith in Yahweh Shah, and looking for Yahweh Shah to deliver them, man, protect them, man, in that day, man. That those that, seeing things that's about to take place here upon the earth, man, is not going to get, Lord willing, that they don't get caught up, into the judgment or the chaos or the all holy hell that's about to break loose here upon the earth, man. Brothers like us, the brothers at Great Millstone, in particular, myself, the other brothers, the apostles, the elders, all that, doing this work and holding strong to Yahweh Shah, having faith in the Lord, man. We looking for the Lord to deliver us, man. They have that hedge over us, man. Deliver us from the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Martial law, man. Famine, race wars, class wars, man. All type of disaster and judgment that the Lord have sent here upon the earth, man. We looking for the Lord to deliver us from out of it, man. For us having faith and doing the work, going out there on the highways and byways and putting up the videos, man. Teaching and warning our people about the times that are about to take place, that the Lord is not, slack concerning His promise, man. That He's about to bring great judgment here upon America, man. Which is Babylon, man. And time is speeding up more and more until the day of the Lord coming at hand, being at hand, and the kingdom of heaven about to be established. But right before the kingdom of heaven be established, man, there's gonna be great judgment, man. That's it on that. I'm gonna get Ezekiel 21 and 9. And son of man, prophesy and say, this say the Lord Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened, and also famished, So the sword is talking about, represent destruction, man. That the sword can come in all type of different ways, man. Mainly, the ICBM missiles, man, which is the Lord in the nation, his weapon in the nation, man. And he's going to use to destroy America, man. In this up and coming World War III. But mainly this scripture, man, talking about, the modern day sword, which is the gun, martial law, the military, man. The basic that we're talking about. Just say the Lord, a sword is sharpened and also famished, because you got these military troops, man. These martial law troops, these foreign troops, man. They're from over, NATO troops, Chinese, Japanese, Russian troops, African troops, man. They're from different parts of the earth, man. From different parts of the continents, man. They're gonna come over here to America, man. The seas of America, man. And you also have parts of American military also being part of martial law, man, rounding up the people, man. And it's gonna, come at you Israelites, man. That's who they want to start with, man. That's why they came up with that movie called The First Purge, man. Out of all other purge, they named this the first purge, showing you this what they want to do first before they move on with their, so-called, plans and their agenda, establish their new world order, which is gonna fail, man. Verse 10, Salaki. Verse 9, a sword is sharpened, also famished, and that's what you see these martial law troops doing, man, for the past 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, man. They was, practicing, having drills, having different types of drills, man, getting ready for the real, thing when all hell break loose, or when the elites giving that, green light, to shut down these cities, and to throw these people and put them in concentration camps, man. Go to war against the citizens, man. So they've been having these drills, man. They've been on their books, their laws that they wanted to, bring in martial law, have a military that take over the government and control the people, man. Basically, mainly going back to 9/11, when they, made the Patriot Act, man, labeling every American citizen as a terrorist, under the American, jurisdiction, man. So they've been wanting to, control the people, man. Now they at the point that the Lord, putting it on their mind that He trying to, bring their martial law. Why? To come against you Israelites, man. The 2/3 of you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, for the Lord final judgment to bring upon this place before He set up the kingdom of heaven, man. Verse 10, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is famished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth, it could tempt the rod of sun as even as every tree. So, basically, it was given to, it's a sharp sword that meant that slaughter, man. Because, they're made for slaughter. Because, you're going to have a lot of these martial law troops, man, that's going to be, murdering, killing a lot of our people, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, for the great judgment, that He's about to bring upon our people, man. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that reject Yahweh Shah and His word, man, and reject the Father Yahweh, man. It's gonna be a sword slaughter, man. And then they say, since it's the time of all hell about to break loose, basically, the scripture say, should we make mirth, man? This ain't the time of being in the mirth spirit, man. Having that, folly spirit, man. Thinking that, everything is good in the world, man. Think you could, because you can continue to go out to, your sports events. You can continue to go out to your restaurants and eat, man. To your store and eat. You continue to work, man. And get your, your Federal Reserve notes, man. That's failing, man. It's about to collapse, man. You continue going out there partying, man, shopping, doing all type of folliness, living in mirth, man, having a good time when all hell is about to break loose, man. The Lord about to bring this place down, man, and send His Son back, Yahweh Shah, to bring great destruction, man. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain. So 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans don't want to remember the Lord, man. Y'all forget about the great things that Yahweh Shem Yahushua done for us in our past, man. In the ancient times, man, when he delivered us from out of our hands of the Egyptians, man. Times that he, blessed us as a nation, man. But you forget about the Lord by how? By not praying to him, not believing in him, not believing in the doctrine, not following the law, statute, commandments. Giving your glory to these false gods, man. These idols that don't exist. These idols that basically, set up through Satan, man. Through wickedness, man. So you forget about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You're not calling on the name. You're not believing in the name. You're not pushing the word. You don't believe in the word. Like I said, you don't keep the law, statute, commandments, man. You just want to live it up here in America, man. Continue on in your lustful, wicked life, man. That's how you forget about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But this was going to happen to those that forgot about the Lord and don't consider the Lord. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. That preparing that, that table for that truth, meaning that plan, is martial law, man. Them troops, man, them martial law troops, man. The government, when they set up this martial law, they gonna come in and slaughter 2/3 of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man. That's why I said the Lord say the drink offering to that number, man, because that's the number that the Lord is gonna slaughter, man. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that don't want to get right, man. That's over, possibly, billions of Israelites, man. Because the Lord said, although the nation of Israel is as the sand of the sea, only a remnant shall return, man. And that remnant is the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. That the great multitude that's part also of the elect, man. Verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer, and when I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delight not. So the Lord said, since you didn't want to, come back into the law, statute, commandment, you don't want to hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You don't want to, take heed to the prophets that the Lord has set up, man. So the Lord says, all those, the 2/3, those that don't want to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, or you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're going to be, you're going to bow down to the slaughter, man. You're going to die by the slaughter of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And one of the ways the Lord is going to use a great slaughter amongst his people is martial law, man. Having these foreign troops and these American troops, man, invade these people home, man. You Negro, Latino, Native American home, and bring judgment upon y'all, man. Shooting y'all, killing your family, man. Your family, killing them. Bringing throwing you in the FEMA camps, man, concentration camp, man. It's gonna be all type of hell that these martial law troops is gonna bring, man. And they got weaponry that's geared up, man, to make a sword slaughter, man. They ain't got no average guns like your AK-47, your 9mm, or your 45, your rifle, man, your shotgun. They got exoskeleton suits, man. They got fighter jets, man, tanks, Humvees, laser guns, man. Bombs, grenades and stuff, man. Stuff that you average Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans don't have, man. And during that time, man, we're going to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Deliver us from all that, man. And to continue on, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. So, the Lord said basically, man, his servant, during that time, man, they're going to be rejoicing, man. For doing this work and believing on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to have that hedge over his men, man. They ain't going to have to worry about no famine. They're going to have to, worry about, lack of food, lack of water, man. They're going to have to worry about being, gunned down, martial law, man. Because the Lord going to have his men protected, man. Although you're going to have some men as martyrs in the truth, man. But they know that, that they do it to the end, and they do have to be a martyr, man. They know that Yahushua is going to raise them up, man. We have faith in that, man. Say if we have to be a martyr for this truth, man. We have faith that Yahweh Yahushua is going to raise us up when the Lord returns with the holy angels, man. With the chariots, man, what they call UFOs, man, to come back and redeem the elect. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So the servants of Yahweh Yahushua, we're going to be rejoicing, man. Lord willing, I'll be part of that number, man. Me and the Akim that's in this faith, man, enduring to the end, man. The Lord going to have our back, man. He's going to have that hedge over us, man. But those that's not going to be part of that elect, and they're going to get caught out there. The 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord said you're gonna cry, man. You're gonna have sorrow of heart, man. And your heart means mind. You're gonna be in a low state, man. You're gonna be in a state of distress, man, anguish. Confused. Doubt. You're gonna be in a state of paranoia, man. Constantly running from death, man. Every time you look over your shoulder, man, the death that way. Death the other way when you turn your head to look upon the other shoulder, man. Every time you look, man, it's gonna be death, man. But that's what the Lord is coming with, man. But those that's in the faith and holding dear to Yahweh Yahushua, man, He gonna have that hedge over them, man. He gonna give them the spirit to endure all that, man. As Isaiah the 33 chapter say that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, man. The Lord gonna have His spirit on His men to endure, man. Lord gonna have His angels around His men, to help guide them and have their hedge on them, man. And the Lord also gonna give His men spiritual power, man, to protect themselves, man, when the enemy come in as a flood, man. Without the Lord, even though the Most High got it set up, even when martial law be implement, man, you gonna even have these martial law troops. They're gonna also, throw their own people in the concentration camp, man. You so-called whites, you Japanese, you Arabs, you Africans, you Chinese, all you other nations, you heathen nations that's also in the soils of America. They're gonna also put you in concentration camps, man. But our people gonna get it the worst, man. Martial law is gonna, slaughter our people the worst, man. Even though these other, these other nations, these heathen nations, they ain't gonna be exempt either, man. Cause the Lord gonna have them being slaughtered by the martial law troops, man. But the Lord don't care about them, man. He only care about the nation of Israel and starting off with the elect, man. So you other, you heathen nations, you're not gonna get off, man. The Lord also gonna bring death and destruction upon you by these martial law troops, man. But Israelite is gonna get it. The Israelites. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to take it the worst, man. Why? Because, first of all, they're the Lord's chosen people. And the Lord is going to repay them back for what they have done unto the law, statute, commandments. Not choosing Him to be the power, rejecting His Son, Yahushua. Because you got to remember, they say, when they put Yahushua on the cross and gave Him up to the Romans, man, they say, let His blood be upon us and our children, man. And the Lord hold them accountable for that, man. So the Lord is going to destroy those 2/3 that reject Yahweh Yahushua, man. But you heathens gonna get it also, man. This is So the Lord is going to, bring a great slaughter to this place, man, by different ways, man. All type of different, ways that the Lord is going to bring destruction and death to this place, America, and throughout the earth, man. But mainly it's going to, one of the ways, Salaki, one of the ways is going to be, by martial law, man, the foreign troops. This is, second address, chapter 15, verse 15. And it says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. So, so the this talking about, it's gonna be basically a race war, man. The swords in their hand, man. Then the sword, like I said, represent all type of, any killing instrument, man. It can actually be a sword. It can be, mostly talking about, the modern day gun, bats, steel pikes, man. Any instrument of killing, man, that it gonna be, people gonna have, man, killing each other or murdering each other with, man, during the time of martial law, man, during the time of the race wars, during the time of the class wars, when all hell break loose, man. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So basically, when all hell break loose, man, you're gonna have man invading each other, man, because it's gonna be a fetish, survival of the fetish, man. You got to, everything, because these people ain't gonna have the Lord dealing with them, man. So they're gonna take matters, in their own hands. The course of their actions gonna stand in their own hands to come against the government, man. Come against the weak, man. Basically saying only the strong gonna survive, man, and the weak, gonna become that on the prey. It's gonna be all hell gonna break loose, man. You gonna have the neighbors, these close neighbors, these jakes that these Negros, Latino, Native Americans that been neighbors for years, man. Gonna trade on each other, man, invading each other home, man. Cause there's gonna be no food, man, no water, man. The money system gonna crash, man. There ain't gonna be no more jobs, man. So it's gonna be all hell gonna be breaking loose, and these people gonna have to take, action in their own hand, man, regarding the American, citizens, man. I mean, the American government, man. Verse 17, and man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So you might have family members or friends, in one county or city, man, another city, another state, or you go to try to flee from your home or your state that where you at or the county that you at into another city, man, you ain't gonna be able to. Why? Because the martial law gonna be implemented, man, and they gonna shut down these cities, man. They gonna have borders, checkpoints that you can't cross, man. And mostly you gonna have to have that RFID chip, man, to pass, man, or which is the mark of the beast, man, to get past, man. But some of them, man, they ain't even gonna let you out of these cities, man, because their whole agenda is to depopulate, majority of the earth, man. That written in the Georgia Guidestone, man. They want to, get rid of majority, the masses of the people, man, and contain humanity on the humanity on the 500 million, man. So they got an agenda. They didn't want to, depopulate and and genocide most of the nations here on the earth, mainly you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's why they got it written in their Rex 84 plan, King Alpha, plan. They Agenda 21. They come against you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. The Native American men and women and children, man. So they say a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. So you're gonna be, all type of disasters and chaos that are gonna take place, man. That these people gonna be trembling with fear, man. They're gonna be afraid, man. Cause they ain't gonna know that next day gonna be that day gonna be their last day, man, or not, man. They're gonna be wondering how they're gonna survive, man. How they live all these times that they living here in America comfortably, thinking that America ain't gonna never fall, man. Thinking that the so-called white man changed and everything good, they hoping in his system, man. When Esau show his horns, which he's showing you now, man. But like I said, with that movie, man, the first purge, man, it's showing you how he want to come against you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But you so blind that you can't see it, man. You'll see it when it all actually happen, man, in realization, man, in reality, man. When Yahweh Shah set these devils up to bring their martial law, man, and they come against you Israelites that don't want to get right, man. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So like I said, man, it's gonna be survival of the fetish, man. The strong overcoming the weak, man. You know, those who you know that's gonna be weak in that time. Basically, when all hell breaks loose, man, and people don't have food, man, they're gonna like the scripture said, man, they're gonna be invading each other, man, murdering each other with the sword, with the guns, with the killing instruments, man. For any way they can, get what they need, man, by so they can fulfill their own needs. They're gonna be basically troubling times, man, killing each other, man. Invading each other homes, man. Stealing from each other, man. Taking what necessary for them to survive. This is Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And basically, talking about you Israelites, man. And it's going to come upon you 2/3, man. You Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. And it's also going to come upon the man of the elect. But the Lord going to have mercy upon them and have their hedge over them, man. And deliver them, man, during that time, man. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So the type of spirit that the Most High is gonna put on these martial law troops, man, they're gonna be like madmen. And the word mad means, basically, not in your right mind, man, being insane, man. They're gonna, they're gonna be in a type of spirit that all they're gonna think about is killing, man, slaughtering, man. That what type of spirit Yahweh Shah gonna put on these martial law troops, man, when it comes to the time of the Lord bringing judgment, man, and it come to the time that He's gonna bring martial law against you Israelites, man, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They're gonna be killing our people by the thousands, man, 10,000, man. It's gonna, like the scripture say, man, it's gonna be a sore slaughter, man. So because they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So when they're invading the homes, man, they're gonna be murdering or killing a lot of our people, man, in the homes, man, throwing them in the concentration camps, man, murdering them and killing them in the concentration camp, beheading them, all type of torture methods that these devils have, man, set up for these people, American citizens, man, in these concentration camps, man. Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their house. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, say the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So basically, man, during that time, man, then they're going to know, when all hell breaks loose, they're going to know who the Lord's chosen men are, man. Because first of all, the Lord going to have that hedge over them, man. He's going to protect me. He's going to give his man spiritual power, man. He's going to, have his man, shield from the evil times that coming, man. And the men of the Lord, is going to be in that mind frame of sanity, man. Not insanity, sanity, man, having the right mind, man, that sound mind. Because we know the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. We having that faith that He's going to protect us, man. Lord willing, I'm part of that elect and me and the brothers that's in this faith, man. That during that time that the Lord deliver us, man. That's it on that. I'm going to get this is Revelation chapter 12. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So you know the wrath that these devils coming down with, man, the elites, man, these so-called white people, man, the Edomites, you know, the so-called Illuminati, man, the elite bankers, man, that control everything, man, for the military, the media, the money system, man. They coming down with that great wrath, you know, trying to establish these new world order, man. That's why they come trying to, you know, they're gonna come down with martial law, man. And that's why they're gonna come down implementing the RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, man. That's why they're pushing it on an all-time high, man. Cause they know they got a short time left before Yahweh shall come back, man, and bring their kingdom down, man. You know, they think that they're gonna accomplish their new world order. The Lord Yahweh shall is gonna come back and intervene during this World War III, man, and bring their country down, man. They Edomite kingdom down, man, and set the nation of Israel up, man, starting off with the elect, man. So that's why they come down with that great wrath, man. That's why there's gonna be so much death and destruction in the near future, man. That's right around the corner, man. You know. But the time is up, man. The Lord had a set time that these devils were gonna rule. They were gonna do their wickedness. And the Lord is gonna come back and set up the kingdom of heaven, man, which is the nation of Israel. And the nation of Israel is gonna rule with in righteousness. And He's gonna have the Edomites, the so-called white people, under the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the kingdom of heaven, man, in the kingdom of Israel, man. You know, because the rest of you nations, when you go down, man, you're not going to be hand in hand with us in our kingdom, man. Just like how we on the bottom today under the Edomites, man, under the so-called white man and the rest of these heathens, man. When the Lord set up our kingdom, it's going to be vice versa, man. Y'all going to be the slaves and, you know, the handmaids, you know, basically the captives, man. And we're gonna be the kings, the masters, and the rulers over y'all, man. We're gonna have the authority over y'all, man. This is so basically, you know, the times that we coming into, man. You know, knowing the times that we are and we're in, man, the scripture say, you know, what manner of person you ought to be, man. Your mindset, man. You know, so you jakes that go out there and see that, you know, that first Purge movie, man, and it's, you know, just don't look at it as entertainment, man, because there's gonna be a realization real soon, man, to a city near you, man, when these martial law troops come and invade the city, your house, you know, your home, you know, your streets, man. And they cut off these streets that you ain't gonna be able to go out there and work no more. You know, go to the store and gather food, man. Go out to your clubs and party, man. You know, go out there basically just living life how you usually, you know, living it up now. When all hell break loose and the Lord had these martial law troops, you know, to shut this place down, man, and throw you in these concentration camps, man. Then you're gonna realize that that is real, man. So when you see that movies or movies like that, man. You know, don't just take it as a jokeful thing, man, a light thing, man. And Esau showing you what he really want to do, man. And through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, because the Lord the one putting the spirit on the Edomites to do what they doing to the Israelites, man, for our rebellious against Yahweh Shah. But those that don't want to come back to the Lord, man, going to get caught into that sword slaughter, man. You know, because look at it now, man. Look how Donald Trump treating the North American, the Northern tribe, man. You know, the Mexicans, the Central Americans, man. You know, the Latino tribes, man. Look how he treat them and putting them in concentration camps, man. You know, those that come across the border, man. He throwing them in concentration camps, man. Showing you that, you know, that this thing is getting clear, man. I mean, getting close, man. You know, clear to see that the devil is the Edomites, man. These so-called white people, man. And they don't like you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you don't know by now, man, through all the history and triosity that he done upon the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's showing you that he still hates you. Why? Because it was set up from the beginning from Esau and Jacob that we were going to never, ever able to get along, man. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 11. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So now this is the time, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. You Israelites that's out there, you Negros, Latinos, Native Americans out there that are coming across the videos, man. Seeing the messages, man. Seeing the thumbnail, seeing mainly, a great millstone, but any other Israelite camp, man, they're telling you that you're Israelites, and and the Lord is about to bring judgment. He's about to come back and bring a kingdom, and set up the kingdom of Israel and bring down this place, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. It's time to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua before the evil day draws near, man, and before the Lord bring this place down, man. Cause this place is about to fall, man. World War III is on the horizon, man. You got the economy about to crash, man, with all these tariffs and trade wars, man. You got all type of wickedness at an all-time high, man. So that's showing and proving that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua judgment is drawing near, man. He's about to destroy America, man, by the thermonuclear fire, man. But right before that, man, there's gonna be all type of hell that's gonna break loose, man. So brothers out there, keep fighting, keep pushing, man. Keep enduring, man. Keep doing the work, man. Having faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because the day of the Lord is drawing near, man. And we need Yahweh Shem Yahushua to deliver us for the time of Jacob trouble, man. And those that's in the faith, man. Hold on, man. Don't worry about the 2/3, man. These scoffers and scorners, these fallouts, man. These dudes that don't want to get with the program, man. Putting the day of the Lord off, like it's not going to happen, man. The scriptures say, don't worry about how the unrighteous the ungodly shall perish, but be more quiet how the righteous shall be saved, man. So that's what we are concerned about, man. Praying that we be part of that righteous number, man. 144,000 to 1/3, man. Be elect, man. And praying that we will do it to the end, man. So the great judgment is coming upon the earth, man. Here in America, man. Amongst you Israelites, man. You Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So, to the next time, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, and double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone and Ruel, Shalom to the elect, man, the hopeful elect, the house of David.